Hello and welcome back, it's B-Ball Joe, and you're watching Transport Fever 2. Today, we had this beautiful new German train for a passenger route. Stay tuned! Why am I spinning and scrolling in and out and not doing anything? It's pretty simple. I haven't decided what we want to do today. But I think the best move forward is to keep using our food line that we installed last time and turn it into a shared passenger line and go down to Stocksbridge. I think that'll be a good start. Yeah. And then when we're done with that, I'm really liking the idea of having an airport here. Maybe have the airport here on this little island and have something connect there and possibly have an airport for passengers and for cargo. The one thing I learned playing, if you have an airport for cargo, especially on a map as big as what we have, it is not wise to share because you're going to have so many planes at some point you cannot handle it. Additionally, we're in 1970, which means we can only have one landing strip and one takeoff strip. So it's a shared strip, and that's not good for high throughput. In 1980, we get the second one, and that will increase our throughput immensely. That will be great. Another thing I was thinking of in between the episodes, I'm kind of liking splitting the map into thirds. We have the northern half here, even though I'm turned around on the camera. Have this river separate our central map here. And I don't know where I'm going to put the airport there. I think this may be the best place for it. Up here is a lot more going on with goods. At some point I said Petersfield will be our main capital. That may still be a thing. There's just the landscape here is not as beneficial as in some other places. Then I kind of like leaving this is an actual island, like there's water all around it. Technically, there's a little strip of water right there. I kind of like leaving this island as its own thing and not giving it any main connections, but that would mean putting an airport somewhere here, and then we have to pull the airport on this section further away, which will maybe be Berkeley? I haven't done that much in Berkeley, but maybe Berkeley works? I don't know. I'm not convinced that this middle island with one town and 3 logs, 1 oil, that's it, is going to do what we want it to do. But we'll see. You never know. And then this part over here is going to be a southern island. I am 100% sure that when this game does not crash, because it's very laggy right now, apologies about that this is the airport location once we get here. It looks like everything is working pretty well, which is what we want. Again, I let the game run quite a bit last time when we were here. Since we came back, I have not checked in on the vehicles, so we'll do that right now. Make sure that there's enough capacity on everything that we need. It didn't change from last time. We only have 1 train running. It's getting close to making money now, which is a good start. As long as you don't lose us too much money, I am happy with where you are. It looks like down here we have enough plastic going on. We're still storing a lot of goods here. Maybe... See, we could technically change these trucks into the long Freightliners. Freight? It's not a Freightliner. It's not Halloween. The Sattelschlepper is what I would call them in German, but that does not make any sense in English. So, yeah, the bigger trucks. It would be cool to put the bigger trucks on there, but not yet. So, yeah, now you have all my plans. For now, I'm not planning on connecting Stratford to Sawbridgeworth. For now, that may change. And I'm also seeing that there's oil here, and I kind of want to connect that to this oil line that already has a tanker and use our port a little more. I don't remember if I mentioned it last time, but I removed a couple of our ships, not all of them, just a couple, just to keep our idle ship time down a little bit. I'm not too worried about the ships. I think they're making money. I think most of our lines make money. Our big boy makes money every once in a while, then makes a lot of money. Yeah, like there's nothing that's terrible about what we have here. 2.5, 4.5, 5, 6, 7.5, maybe 9 million, less than 10 million going there, and that's made up by one train. So we really don't have problems. And then we have a lot of other trains that still make us money, and just everything is doing well. Even our coal train that's super slow is making us money. Really want to change this plastic to be better and less expensive trains. I just don't know what I'm going to do, what I'm going to put there yet. So that's still up for grabs. But yeah, again, everything else is making pretty good money. At some point I may attack all the lines that don't make money because I don't necessarily like running in a deficit. But that's not for today. Today, we're definitely going to put the passenger line in. I know, passengers are generally not as complicated as the rest, but I do like to switch it up with passengers in one and goods in the other and then something else in the third episode. Once this is kind of bedded in, once we have a good settlement starting point here, I'm going to put the airports in. That is my next big goal, but just putting an airport in right now is just going to be easy and we don't have to worry about real transport problems, so I don't want to worry about that at this point. What shall we do here? I think this is going to be a very simple terminal station. And this terminal station will eventually be goods and passengers. So we'll just start out with 3. That's more than we need. We just need 2. And the rest is going to be goods. And if we only have 2, we're going to expand one station out to be able to handle 2 trains. Not one station, one platform to be able to handle 2 trains. Do we need it this long for passengers? Probably not. So yeah, let's just start at 160. Configure you right away. Platforms. Give me this one? Yeah. No, what am I doing? All I need is tracks. All I need is tracks on this side of the platform, and now a train can come in on both sides, and everything looks peachy. Yeah, peachy is the word that we need. I would like to start out just... Yeah. I don't want to connect to that right away. I think we're going to connect a little further out. And now we have the thing, should we switch it to super fast right away or not? Honestly, I'm going to leave it at 120, just to start out. And the main reason is, why would you train? Why are you on that? There's no reason for you to try to get on this line that I just put in. I realize it's confusing and stuff, but you don't need to be on here at all. I think that is completely senseless. Urban games, you should fix this. I see that I had the worst possible point in doing this, and autosave is leaving me time to complain about stuff right now, but man, you do not have to jump on this train just because you were close to where I was just building this. So please don't do that again. Bad train. But yeah, so what I was saying is, just recently I played a game where instead of trying to share... Can I get a tunnel? Can I get a tunnel? Tunnel me. Tunnel. A little more. Come, tunnel! Just give me a tunnel, damn it! Oh, now you give me a lot of tunnel. What? Actually, I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Is this... Oh yeah, the height is fine. Yeah, winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Passenger. Yeah, this is great. So I was playing a game recently where I started doing only lines that were actually required. So a lot of single lines and a little bit of queuing. And then when I had the fast passenger trains, instead of have passenger trains and goods trains share their lines with the old 120, because usually most of my goods lines will never get a 160 train on it because it's just not necessary. Now I hear you say that the big boys go in 130, which is very true, But most of the time, if it goes 130, it doesn't go 130 for long, so I'm not that worried about it. And it is goods. Goods are not... They profit from going at higher speed for longer, absolutely. But they don't require it. Excuse me. They don't require it at all. So I like to keep the goods trains relatively slow, but when I have high-speed trains, I actually like adding the high-speed rail on the outside of the goods line, so they're shared, and sometimes I have just one lane going, so right, what is it, up, up, down, down, if you can think of it, so both on the right are even and both on the left are going even. Sometimes I also have up, down, just depending on how it's set up, and then you can have nice crossovers and flying junctions and other things that just look cool, and I really started liking that. This light does not make sense anymore. This light shouldn't be there. So I'm going to try that to just have the signals when we need them. I wish I would know what all these things actually mean. I'm sure there's something quite interesting. There's a reason why they're there. I just have no idea what they are. Which, I'm not a train conductor. I do a tiny bit. By a tiny bit, I mean I just started playing with model trains the beginning of this year, I think. And since I built the main platform and started doing things, I was like, oh, I need a 3D printer, and then I kind of stopped doing things because now I need a 3D printer to do the things that I want to do. And that's expensive, so I don't want to do them at this moment. Let's put another one here. Yeah, that was a lot of blah blah blah, and I really didn't do much on the screen, so I hope I didn't scare you off right away. Where we want to go to Stocksbridge, and I'm kind of a fan to share passenger and regular lines whenever possible, and we are going to use the same type of setups. What did we say? 240 in the other, so this is 40, 80, 120, 160, 200. Let's just call this good. I think that's good. That's probably plenty. Put this one here. We don't need the whole length. I will add this one here. So everything is very similar, but this is mainly a good station, which I think is totally fine. Let's make sure that the passengers know where they can. Really? You can't fit anything here? You? You can fit you here, so yeah. We'll start with that. And I completely lost my train of thought. I will try to get it back. I have no idea who to ask, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is kind of what I was thinking. Can I get you? Can I get you now? Good. There is this guy. Yeah, you just come in here. And then for right now, there needs to be a crossover here, but later on we really don't need it because this is not going to be a destination or a terminal of any sorts. What it is going to be is, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking there will be a train coming from here, going through Rowley, through Newport. I have no idea how we're going to do that. And right now the station is at a 90-degree angle to wherever another train would come through here, unless we follow the road and just swing out here, which is, I guess, possible. It's not very ideal. I don't really want to go straight for the mountain because that means everything is underground. That's a little lame. We'll see. We'll see what we do. Maybe we'll just make it a tram route. If someone has an opinion there, just put it in the comments. I will see what we can do with that. Okay. Let's continue this. I have a feeling the road is not going to stay where the road is right now. I don't know what we're going to do with it yet. Yeah, that totally looks perfect. This is totally what I... Actually, it's not as terrible as I thought at first, but it's definitely not what we want. So, road, please stop being there. Just for a moment. I will put you back in. Don't worry. Hey, this will totally work. This will totally work because there's a tunnel somewhere near where the road will be. So we can just replace the road, not the building, just the road. Road is all we want. Yeah, is this right? I think so. So the road can go... No, I want you to go over this. Just... Yeah, just play ball. And go a little... free flowy. Yeah, just like that. Now you can go down. Nope, see? Yeah, now I want you to go down. Just like that. I don't think there's any real reason for you to have... Ugh. Maybe there's a real reason for you to have a bridge there. Let's see. Let's try this again. Without being so strict. Hey, this really doesn't look terrible. That looks a little weird. Definitely not that. Ugh. I think I like this the best. I don't love any of the others, but this one looks more fixable. Make it look like it belongs here. Let's make it look like there was never a road on this side, and ta-da! Through the magic of the brush. I always use my WASD keys to move the camera around, and sometimes it gets stuck, and I'm never sure if my computer is doing something funky, the game is doing something. I just don't know, but it's annoying. It's not autosave, but it's definitely tea time because I am getting a dry throat. Black cherry. Very yummy. Are these trucks doing what I think they should be doing? Is this a truck? No, this is a vehicle. I don't like that you're all bunched up like this, so you go get sold. There's a truck. Let's just make sure that the truck gets where it needs to go. You blocked? Nope, you can drive through the other truck. Perfect. Just like I had designed it. Okay, back to the task at hand. For an almost arbitrary reason, I am deciding that the best place for the station is right here. Let's make it a Dutch station, 160 overpass, on a large building. The rest is great. Okay, game, there you go. Make it 240, makes me feel better. That building totally looks like it belongs here. Let's try this again. I don't love the building, but I like the type of station that happens, so... What is none? None just means I can't connect you to anything. That's not quite what I want. So we'll just do large, and maybe eventually this will get upgraded. We'll see what happens. Okay. There it again. Sometimes I just can't use it. Don't like it. Okay, 120. Crow flies. How are we connecting to this? Through the mountain. Yep, mountain, 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 and mountain. I don't know if you realize, but there's a mountain here. This is really just... No, I do not want to have a just tunnel business, whatever going on here. Let's try to do this a little better. Go up as much as you can. Where do we come out? Nowhere. Never. There's no way out. Ugh. That's what I get for trying to get a pretty map with some challenges. Okay, let's try this differently. I don't think we're going to use the station that we already built. I kind of want to go through here. I picked the first thing, it doesn't work. Okay, let's pick the little plateau that's going on here. Just a little bit straight. And then go down around this mountain, but definitely go down. Yep, there's a tunnel, that's fine. I think that's reasonable. I mean, this is a mountain after all. And I think this could work. Yeah, let's keep it Keep it on the ground. And I would be okay... Yeah, sure, why not? I would be okay with moving the station to the end of the town or behind the town if that makes my life easier. Which it does. Look at that. Look at that. No. Same again. Different. Same. Let's keep it with the same. It's not my most favorite one, and I think we're gonna run the street under the bridge. But this should be fine. And with that, this station can just be a terminal station and we don't have to worry about anything. Yeah, it's that easy. Just lay your tracks first before you worry about stuff, and then you don't have to worry about stuff. 240 should be enough. How do I make you look good? I think the best place would be set back a little here. We do have 500 million. I don't think the citizens will mind to move out for just a little bit. And if we're lucky, that's the wrong button. If we are lucky, it will look like they were building around the station the whole time, and then life is good. Let's make this flat a little first, and then add some roads. There's a connection, very good. There's somewhat of a thing going on there. Yep, this looks like it belongs there. Don't think we need this, but I don't hate it either. This, yeah. And here at the end, let's just clean this up. There's not really a big reason to have all that going on. Here in the end, it doesn't really matter how sharp the turns are, because they have to happen regardless. So here, this will work. I think we could even get away with a level crossing, or 2 ways to get across here. Maybe someone's even going to build something somewhere. What am I? If it's not doing something funky to the rail, I don't know if it's doing something funky to the rail. Is it doing? Oh, it's definitely doing something. It's lifting it and lowering it and it's doing something funky. Let's reset the rail from here and try that again. If it's pretty, we take it. If it's not pretty, we just ignore that it ever happened. Now let's go from here. Very good. This turn is a little tighter. Not necessarily a bad thing. Let's try this again. Yep, we're gonna take that. Looks fine. Alright, if you... Hey, no, you're on the other side of the thing. Just let me do a little bit of road construction here so someone can move in somewhere and yada yada yada. Connect this. Everything seems fine. Make it a little more natural. I could lift this up to be... Yeah. Let's lift at least this side up to be a little higher. You come out. You go just flat. Actual flat. Good. And then we just connect you. And you. Ooh. I am still like in this morning shader mod. I don't even know what it exactly does. It feels like it's doing something to the shades, so I'm calling a shader. Is that the right way to name this? I doubt it, but I love the mod. Just looks great. All of this. Yeah. Flatten, make everything really neat. I've seen bumps like this just before rail crossings before, so I am not very opposed to any of that. Let's make everything reachable from everywhere without blocking the normal traffic. I like it. There's that. I'm not sure why I'm starting putting down signals already, because there's still a chance that we're not going to use this rail as it is right now. But we'll see. I don't think we are going to use the direction that this rail started as. There's going to be a tunnel here, that's for sure. But it's going to go a little different. So one problem I have with having a lot of money in this game, you just don't have to worry about making things look pretty anymore. You can, and I will try to, but in general, it really doesn't matter what you do. You can just add the claw fries and build a 5 million kilometer long tunnel, which is very excessive, but you can totally do it now, and you don't have to worry about it, and I don't love that. I don't love that. That's why I play on hard, to try to slow down progress a little bit, to be able to... I don't know, sometimes I have to worry about efficiency. I like that. That's why I want to play this game, and that's why we're playing a Megalomaniac map, just so in the end we can go back and fix the things that are just not working good enough. But... where should this go? I think, ideally, it wouldn't run over here, but practically that's where it's going to go. There is a good chance... why is this going up? Things are just not going the way that I want them to go today. Yeah, this is good. There's a good chance we're going to have a train line going here, maybe a tram line, I'm not sure what yet. Let's keep running the game forward, otherwise it's just silly. Why wouldn't we? I think this is a good place to have a large passenger building right here. Look at that, it's like a little... that's perfect, love it. Love it on this side. And while we're doing that, let's build a passenger building on the other side, just a teeny tiny one. I would like one that connects to the road though. Just a little bit. You connect, but you destroy a building. Yeah. We're gonna do that. Or, yep, this is... I decided that this is sacrifice, well sacrificed. Why am I using that road? Because it's just a little bit next to the train station. A little bit of road next to the train station. Plane station. The plane station, I think, is called an airport, not a, you know, station at all. But what do I know? Yeah, I like this. Stocksbridge, you doing... yep, there's the building already back. Perfect. So now this is covering the whole city, which is ideal. Makes our life easier. We don't have to set up commuters as much. I probably still will, especially a little later in the game, because they make you money. They lose your money in the city, but they make you money by adding more passengers to your network everywhere they go. And that's exactly what we want. Okay, you remember earlier when I put in this crossing over here? And I was like, oh, we won't need this for very long. Well, we didn't need it for very long. We didn't even need it at all. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to connect this to the city. I guess it covers a lot already. That's kind of surprising, but we're going to put a station there. We're not going to use our distribution center. We're going to use a station. Yeah, that's good. This is all great. Everything is working. I am very surprised, and everything is kind of going way too smooth. But let's see what train we put on here that's not going to make us money. Wow, this is a long... the first leg from Knutsford to Rowley is really, really long. I don't know if there's even people that want to go that way. Which tells me we have to make Rowley another crossing point, so... I forgot who that one is. Whatever this town over there is has to go through Rowley to connect to 2 other cities, and then... what am I doing? You only have to do... you don't have to do the last one. Yeah, to connect all this stuff. Let's call this... it's a very long one. It's at least an inner city. And it is... Canoe, Roar, and Stew. Okay. Now that we have all of that figured out, how many trains? Let's start with 1 so we don't lose 10 million a year right away again like we did earlier. I do like these. They go 120, it's just a little... These are all the same. Why is the lifespan is a little different? What is different about them? They're pretty beefy, which is good for the mountain train that we're in. This is definitely not a train that we're going to use. What's this? 54? Looks... Is that Russian? British? Einheitswagen is probably the one that's appropriate for this. What else do we have? 140. I like these. Can I... Erste Klasse. First class probably should go to the front. They don't look very different though, so... What should be a capacity? 88? Yeah. Inner city. Newts. There. Okay. Let's see our train come out. Still not electric. Why do I have all these electric wires on here? Oh, that's right, because it's a pain to add it later on. Speed you up just a tiny bit. Here. Oh, okay. Just hurry up. Just a little more. A little more. There we go. I feel like this is a good speed. Oh yeah, this fits. I like this. This actually looks like something I've seen in Germany riding the trains there, so... Stop. Yeah, this might be a good still. Bye, train. I'm not sure if we're going to ride it today. It's a really long first leg, but we will have to set up the commuter routes. I am not sure if we're going to have that in the video. What are we now? 33 minutes. I think we can set up some commuter routes in the video and keep everyone relatively happy. What are we doing here? We're almost commuting everywhere, but this will be the town where we have the airport, which means we will want a commuter station, preferably commuter station. Ooh. This will be a good candidate for this stuff. This will be a great candidate for this stuff. Do I want you like this? No, I want you like this. Yes. And I think I want you on this side because the airport is going to be there, and I want the... I like all of this. Man, yeah, this is what we're going to do. First, we're going to renovate the town just a tiny bit. Then we will... I was going to flatten the area out, but I hope I don't want there. Yeah, easy. One building removed. I'm aware. That's fine. All that's very fine. I would like this relatively close to the train station, so it kind of looks like it's all connected. Yes, this is all very big. Let's remove that so something else can happen in there. Let's get a street that's appropriate for this. Nope, connect better. Here? Yeah, see? That worked. And then let's upgrade to this side. Aww. Let's try again. This time just go straight. Okay, it's making it... I feel like everything is making everything very complicated. Let's stop this. Good thing we have a lot of money. Get the station that we had. Just like that. This is all I wanted. Yep, make it pretty. Now we don't float as much anymore, so that's perfect. Connect from here to there. That wasn't hard. And connect from here to here. Also not very hard. Are you doing a funny dip? You are doing a funny dip, aren't you? I don't want you to funny dip. I want you to reasonable dip. Yeah, like that. That's better. And then, because I don't know, or from earlier when we were in Petersfield, it didn't look like it's actually capable of going through your stops or stations like this. Just give it a little roundabout way. Obviously, we made our catchment area a little worse than we had before, but I'll get over that, I promise. Let me delete this road. I want this to go... Where do I want it to go? No? No? Yeah, you enter the city here. We just decided that. By we, I mean me, and that should be good enough. Yeah, that's good. Now we can use this later on for trams. For right now, we can add a commuter route. That's what we actually wanted to do, but then I got distracted by doing the thing that I did. Sorry about that. Let's make this a little quicker. How about you put something over there while you add it. Make this a little more modern, so you come from there. Very nice. Sure, stop there. Stop there. Stop here. And then here. That should be good enough. This is Knutsford, bus 1. Knu. Is it Knu? Yeah, it's Knu. B1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Canoe B2. I do like that this... What the... Are you seeing this? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Get over to the other line. That is really strange. I don't think I've seen it. I'm pretty sure I recently heard people talk about this or complain about this on the internet somewhere, but people complain about stuff on the internet all the time. But in Transport Fever, the vehicles do not understand how to switch lanes in certain situations, and this was one of them. So just making it a 2-lane totally works. It's just not what I kind of wanted to do. But here we are. Where is a depot? There's one. You, give me passengers. All I need is two buses. Let's get 2 modern ones, why not? You will be Canoe B1, Canoe B2. Cool. 1 done, 2 to go. Make this one a little faster. We don't need the fancy schmancy bus station. Oh, this is bigger. I didn't realize that. We could use one of these. We should use one of these. Let's make one of these over here. Wow. Wow. I love it. I actually never used that before. I really like how this looks. This is awesome. Yeah. Does that count? No, it doesn't count as a station yet, but I can just plop these buildings here and then it should just be happy. It should be happy. Doesn't mean that it is happy. We'll put one there, one here, one here. And then we'll just go on the outside until we're back home. Sure, we'll put one there, just for good measure. I'm not... No, I am. We are putting one right there. And 1, 2, 3. That was a lot bigger than I anticipated. Anticipated. Enunciate your words, sir, so people know what you are talking about. We are in ROR B1, and so if this is really boring to look, it's doing that thing again. Why are you doing that thing? Don't. I was saying, if you guys find this really boring, seeing me set up the lines or seeing me set up the local lines, let me know. For right now, I'm of the opinion, and when I watch other people do the YouTube, that I actually like seeing how things are set up. And I don't like, oh, and then I just went and I did this off screen so I didn't bore you guys. It's not something I get bored by. It's more, it's part of the game. It's part of the setup. I like to see how other people set up their lines, what they do, how they connect them, what naming conventions they use. All that stuff is interesting to me. And I realize I've done this more than once now, but it still feels like something that may be valuable. If it's not, let me know. I can start leaving that off. And that's totally fine. I do think here we were covering the whole city, so we don't need anything. It feels fields. That's the operative word. ROR has 24 food. These trucks may be too big for what we have here. I just like how it looks. It's like a little distribution center, and that's kind of cool. Yeah, we set that up, and that's all that there is to set up that we need to set up. Setting up stuff. Why does this look ugly? Make it not look ugly as much. Should I put a terminal station building there? Stop getting distracted. This is all working. Check our lines quick. Yep. Some are making money, some are not making money. Plastic. Yeah, this one's either making 16 million or nothing. It looks like our express train is finally out of the red. That gets me a little excited. Where is he? Express train, where are you? I just barely around 0. Is that where you are? Where are you? Nope, you're in the red again. But you're dropping off and you're in the green again. Very good. You're making a little money there. Yeah, look at that. It started making money last year. Barely. Yeah, the train that's on there is super expensive. So I am not that surprised. But yeah, that's where we are. Next time we're doing something different. I don't know if next time is airport time already or if next time is something different again. Let's find this train. See where it's going. You have 2 people on board. 2? Why are you even going anywhere? Is this line even set up right? Yeah, the line is set up right. Good. And once again, we made it to the end of an episode. A new line, a new train, everything is good. Next time, we're going to finish the passengers in the north. Come back for that. Click on the YouTube if you like what you saw. Appreciate you guys sticking around. And see you again next time. Bye!